Hello, welcome to Daily News from Marjayat TV. House of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi commemorates martyrdom of Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her. Coinciding with the martyrdom anniversary of the noble daughter of the God's final messenger, Lady Fatima Zahra, peace be upon her, according to the reports of 75 days, the House of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the holy city of Qom hosted groups of Shia believers and lovers of Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them. The participants at these commemorations listened to eulogies in honor of the mistress of all women in the world and religious lectures about her life's legacies. Sayyid Hussein Shirazi delivers a speech to Iraqi pilgrims in Holy Qom, Iran. Members of Rasul Adam community affiliated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Holy Qadamiyya visited the house of the Grand Jurist in the holy city of Qom in Iran, where they listened to a speech by Sayyid Hussein Shirazi. In his speech, the Grand Jurist's son talked about the petty nature of this world. It is worth noting that these pilgrims also attended the scholarly meetings of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi. Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi commemorates martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her, in Kuwait. Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi, son of His Eminence Grand Ayatollah Shirazi, hosts commemorative ceremonies to mourn the martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her, in Kuwait. These ceremonies are attended by dozens of believers and lovers of Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them. At the sidelines of these ceremonies, Sayyid Ahmed Shirazi also met with noble figures in Kuwait, including Saleh Ashur, former member of the Kuwaiti parliament. He also had a meeting with Sheikh Hani Sha'ban, a religious figure in Kuwait, to discuss cultural and social issues. In the end, the Grand Jurist's son visited Sayyid Hussein Taher at the hospital to learn about his health condition. Nonviolence Incorporation condemns terrorist attack on Muslim worshippers in Nigeria. Nonviolence Incorporation published a statement to condemn the terrorist attack that targeted Muslim worshippers in Nigeria. Here comes some parts of the statement. Nonviolence Incorporation strongly condemns the terrorist attack that targeted worshippers in Katsina State, Nigeria, and calls on the authorities to shoulder their responsibilities and protect civilian lives. In this attack, an armed terrorist group targeted a mosque, and dozens of worshippers were killed and some others were kidnapped. Of course, this crime is not the first of its kind in this country. This organization believes that administrative and financial corruption and racist and sectarian policies applied by the authorities effectively contribute to the growth of activities by terrorist groups and armed gangs. In this light, Nonviolence Incorporation urges the Nigerian authorities to reconsider their policies. Baraka Foundation holds consultative meeting in Baghdad, Iraq. Baraka Foundation, affiliated with the office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Baghdad, held a consultative meeting at its headquarters in Karkh district. This meeting was focused on expanding the activities of different branch offices of this center in Baghdad, Karbala, Waset, and Mahmudiyya cities. This center also discussed running charity works to support impoverished and vulnerable families. Director of Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi meets religious and social figures in Basra. Sheikh Nazar al-Hassan, the director of the Office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in Basra, met with Sheikh Ibrahim Nimr al-Halfi, a religious figure in this city. In this meeting, different methods of publishing the school of the Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them, were discussed. Office of Grand Ayatollah Shirazi mourns martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her, in Tehran, Iran. The office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the Iranian capital Tehran held ceremonies to commemorate the martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her. The ceremony was attended by tens of believers and lovers of Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them. Sayyid Hassan Ahmadi Isfahani was the main speaker of the ceremony. The believers offered their condolences to the awaited Savior Imam al-Mahdi. May God hasten his reappearance in this ceremony. Commemorations of the martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her, in Kabul, Afghanistan. The office of the Grand Ayatollah Shirazi in the Afghan capital, Kabul, held series of ceremonies to mourn the martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her. The ceremonies were attended by large numbers of believers who listened to a speech by Sheikh Jafari. Al-Zahra TV airs live TV program to commemorate Lady Fatima, peace be upon her, in Turkish. With the arrival of the anniversary of the martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her, the Al-Zahra TV airs a live TV show featuring Haji Ibrahim Qaim Maqami from Tehran. This TV program is produced in the Turkish language from the studio of Imam Hussein TV in the holy city of Karbala. The enthusiasts can tune in this TV program every night at 8 p.m. on Turksat 11558 frequencies. Former member of Iraqi parliament meets PR officer of Baghdad Youth Department. Sheikh Mehrdad al-Baghdadi, a former member of the Iraqi parliament, met with Dr. Akram, the director of the PR office of Baghdad's Youth Department. This meeting was held last Wednesday, during which topics related to youth were discussed. Member of Shia Societies Association speaks among tribal figures in Iraq. Sheikh Kazim Daizadeh, a member of the Shia Societies Association, attended the commemorative ceremonies held by the Sharifa tribe in the Al-Khalis city of Iraq. These ceremonies were held last Wednesday to commemorate the martyrdom of Lady Fatima, peace be upon her. In this ceremony, Sheikh Daizadeh talked about the importance of showing affection towards the holy Ahlul Bayt, peace be upon them. Shia Societies Association welcomes Iraqi pilgrims walking to Iran. On last Wednesday, Shia Societies Association welcomed Iraqi pilgrims who walk in groups to the holy cities of Qom and Mashhad in Iran. Over the past few days, the pilgrimage caravans of Imam Hassan Mujtaba from Nasiriyah city of Iraq, Ansar al-Hujjat from Holy Najaf, Ahzan al-Ruqayyah from Suwaira, and Qarib Zuhur from Basra arrived in the holy city of Qom. Activities by Ahlul Bayt Islamic Thought Center in Baghdad, Iraq. Ali Al-Sarai, the director of the Ahlul Bayt Islamic Thought Center in Baghdad, hosted groups of cultural and social figures over the past few days. These figures discussed methods to include younger generations in cultural and religious activities. The director of the Ahlul Bayt Islamic Thought Center also visited the Bizat Mosque, where he met with Sheikh Mahmoud Al-Sabti, one of the representatives of the Grand Ayatollah, Sayyid Ali Husseini Sistani.